So I even, I guess it would be 4 weeks ago today, took on a puppy 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I would have never been able to do that because I'm some nights up twice, some nights up 3 times. The other night it was 4. It was every hour and a half.
This is a rescue puppy.
Yes.
Yes.
Rescued this puppy so that nothing else happened to her. And because our SPCAs are very, very full right now. So we took her in. And she's a handful. She's like having a baby all over again. Now I know why older people aren't really meant to be having these babies. but the good thing is she's keeping me moving and keeping up after her. And she brings us a lot of joy too because she's really sweet. So.
Yeah, would you be able to turn around with that little bugger in the yard like a year ago?
Oh, no, not a year ago. But now I can do the, and get down and play and stuff a little bit. I know my limits.
Yes.
But at least I can, get her going and stuff. And she runs from one end to the other. And she's just gives me a lot of joy. So.
What was life like before, coming to the office at Beyond Limits and trying us out? Just like some of the bullets, like where your
How'd you
abilities and where you were before we started all the testing.
Well, where I had been is I had been through some of the injections that they wanted me to have, and I think the last round of them may have done some damage in my SI joints on top of what was already going on. Mm-hmm. I was, like I said, not leaving the house. I was in pain 24/7, whether I was taking medicine regularly or not for it. Mm-hmm. I was having stomach problems. I was very depressed. I was gaining weight, which I had never gained weight like that even when I was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And it was all very hard. It's like I just wanted to go in a room and hide and live in that room. And even my younger son kept saying how afraid I was of everything. And it wasn't until after I came and started unwinding all of that I realized through something that I had listened to that when you get to this point, you become fearful of everything. Mm-hmm. So then I understood where my fear was coming from. Mm-hmm. And that was fear of falling, fear of the way I looked, fear of not being accepted, fear of why I couldn't do what I used to do. And was I ever going to be able to? And actually wondering, sometimes I really didn't think I was going to make it past 65. And I'm not there yet. But I am feeling more like I was before I had my first accident. And it's going to be okay. Because now I'm doing stuff and living again. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Oh yeah, buddy. You're not alone. You're not alone out there. Yeah. We talk to people of all age groups, 40-year-olds who have lost 10 years of their lives.
Jennifer Clark, welcome. Thank you for jumping on, and she's been cheering you on, Tara. Oh. She said thank you for sharing this. Thank you for sharing your story. It takes a lot of courage. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah. And yep. The realness of the emotion is like every single week I sit in front of somebody with a case history that's got 22 different medications. They have they're in bed for 3 years. They're in bed for 10 years. They're like, they're not an active participant in the family. Mm-hmm. The one spouse is out there, the other spouse is out there killing themselves, taking the stress on the chin to financially keep the family going. The one mate's a wounded duck. And I hear the stories of the 45-year-olds and the 46-year-olds that are coming in who can't feel their legs, like in neuropathy cases. This is an immune system case that we are the hands and feet of God that we listen to them, number one, and then we test appropriately, thank God, because you've got to listen to the patient to hear them out so they can give you the keys to the kingdom so you can solve their case. Because, the doc's walking in and out like on the part one of this video and not engaging, because, and I understand the poor MDs, they have such quotas on them now to hit daily with drugs and monthly quotas of prescriptions, that the amount of pressure they face because of what the quotas are from the hospitals and their businesses, this business model is not doing you and your family members justice. And I know the MDs, it pains them because they can't do the level of doctoring because it doesn't make any money, and then we've got people like Tara here who want to engage, want to go to the park, want to go to the festivals downtown, want to be involved with their grandkids, their families, horse rescue, rescuing puppies. I mean, these human things after she's already worked all her years and is retired and she's, staring down a disability. We've got a huge, serious problem because the health problems stop all the social life, they stop all the professional life, they stop all the family life, they stop all the hobbies. And this is why our hearts are crying out to you guys to like and to share this, because these people are battling for their lives at home in their 40s and their 50s and their 60s, and they're tore up with pain and they're tore up with joints that just don't work anymore, and they're stiff and I've never seen this sick care disease management system in the way that it is these days.
Martha Graber, thanks for jumping on. You have quite a story too, and you experienced some of this for yourself, and thanks for jumping on today.
Yes, thanks. Thank you for liking and sharing this, because it's easy for us to listen to you guys. It's easy for us to help you guys with proper testing. It does take time and repetition.
Yes.
But was the effort and the energy and your will to get your life back, and the time and money that you spent here is now that we're really starting to see like a younger, more energetic Tara. Like, was it worth it?
Oh yes. I have a lot more to do.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your goals and some of your dreams and stuff that you want to do with like this next year and the next 5 years?
Well, I want to take on a couple more rescue horses. I want to be able to work with them, although I won't be riding anymore. I want to be able to work with them.
Oh, yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to have the mobility in your legs. And I would like to set up one of the areas on our farm for rescue dogs that need a place and things. So I'd like to do that. And who knows, by then I might have more grandkids. So, and then I'm going to start teaching them how to ride.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's my goal.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds great. It's about going beyond limits. Where you guys are currently at out there, we have a heart for you. We're on watch. We're the hands and feet of God. We care, and we're certainly skilled and ready to do these, to help people go beyond limits, and to get your life back, man. And so thanks so much for.
Thank you.
Juanita and I never want people like to listen to us. We want you to listen to the people's lives in the communities and in the family members, and we want you to have proof from these guys, so you won't be so afraid of us. So afraid of. I don't look very scary, but sometimes I'm odd. I'm a little. Different because I'm a natural health doc, but we've trained so hard to be able to have the skill set to do these turnarounds. And Juanita is the holistic health coach at Beyond Limits, and I mean this is all we do. Hi. There's her hand waving
from behind the camera.
So please share this. If you're sick and tired of being where you're at and you've already seen everybody all over the place and all the specialists, and if we don't look too scary, maybe you'll give us a try, and you might just find we are the helicopter that God sends to rescue your life, oddly enough. So please share this. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you, Tara, man. Thanks so much, buddy. Yes.